Hello everyone, I'm David Pintaric with Pintaric & Associates, a financial planning and wealth management company in Youngstown, Ohio. Let's go over 10 things, 10 resolutions if you will, that you can do to improve your finances. I hope to give you not only some insights into ways you can correct bad behaviors related to money, but also ways you can make some beneficial changes designed to improve your money management skills. At the end, you will hear tactics you can use to improve your overall health of your wealth. While your personal health is certainly of paramount importance, the health of your wealth can play a key role in lowering your stress and increasing your overall happiness. How confident are you that your emergency fund money is enough to cover a large unplanned home repair? What would you do if you found out your identity had been stolen? How consistently are you paying off your credit cards in full each month? Let's resolve to improve the status of your financial health by exploring 10 financial resolutions that can help you guide you towards financial wellness. According to research, more than half of all Americans make resolutions each January in hopes of leading a better life in the new year. But you could resolve to make lifestyle changes at any time of the year, whether it's January or July. It's an opportunity to take an assessing look back and really change your mindset so that you can realign your habits to make new adjustments going forward. As Albert Einstein once said, the world as we have created it is a process of our thinking. It cannot be changed without changing our thinking. He also said insanity is doing the same thing over and over again expecting different results. So now is the time to change your thinking and change your habits. Even though the sad fact is that less than 10% of resolution makers achieve their goals, it's still a worthwhile objective to at least examine your life for ways you can improve and then strategize a pathway to make those improvements. Every day that ticks by makes it not only more difficult to undo bad behaviors, but also to repair the damage resulting from those behaviors. Particularly as it relates to money, time is one element that is critically important and is also impossible to replace. So don't waste any more time. Let's get started. Resolution 1. Add 1 month's pay to your emergency fund. According to Go Banking Rate's 2019 Savings Survey results, 58% of Americans have less than $1,000 in an emergency fund, even though almost every successful financial wellness plan promotes the importance of having a well-funded stash available. When you don't have an emergency fund, you put yourself at risk for a financial catastrophe should the unforeseen occur, such as a major medical expense, or you lose your job, or you have an expensive event such as a home repair or automobile accident. You don't have to put your entire paycheck in the fund at once. Just figure out what 1/12 of your monthly income is and schedule a payment to move that amount into savings account every other month. Your eventual goal should be to build a fund with at least 3 months of your take-home income, but preferably 6 months. You should plan to continue to chip away at this over time. Resolution 2. Each year, make 1 extra payment on your mortgage. Over the course of a year, making 1 extra monthly payment on a 30-year mortgage can shorten the length of your loan by 4 or 5 years. You can spread this extra payment out in smaller increments throughout the year, or plan now to direct an expected windfall, such as a year-end bonus or tax refund, towards it. Be sure to specify the extra payment is applied to the principal amount, and if possible, make more than 1 extra payment each year. Resolution number 3, control your impulse spending. Online surfing and late-night shopping channels make it so easy to make purchases on a whim. With one-click shopping, it's easy to order something and then be completely surprised when it arrives and you totally forgot you ordered it. Consider embracing a 2-week shopping ban challenge. Pick the dates, mark them on your calendar now, and commit yourself to not spending a single dollar other than for groceries or gas for 2 weeks. There's no downside to this experiment, only upside. You'll learn about your consumption habits and rethink your spending habits, and hopefully save some money along the way. The point is, resolve to be more thoughtful and conscientious about your spending. Resolution number 4, get better at tracking expenses. If you're self-employed, you get to deduct certain business expenses that are necessary in the course of your work. It's unlikely you'll forget to track large expenses like the purchase of a new computer or ongoing expenses like monthly phone or internet service charges. But the smaller expenditures like business lunch or a ream of paper can often fall through the cracks. Over time, these smaller expenses can really add up. And while it may not save a ton of money, there's no reason to give the IRS more than you should by failing to deduct these legitimate business expenses, no matter how small they are. The good news is it's easier than ever to keep track of expenses. There are now low-cost and even free apps that you can snap a photo of the receipt and sort the expense, make it unnecessary to even to keep the paper receipt. Even if you're not a business owner, keeping track of deductible expenses can add up. Fifth resolution, make a budget. No more stalling. Do it now. You've been told the importance of setting a budget since you were in high school, so why do you keep putting it off? The sad fact is only 40% of adults have a budget, and that may account for the well over $1 trillion U.S. credit card debt is in 2018. It's not that folks can't stick to their budget. They don't even have one. Creating a budget isn't that hard. Gather all your recurring bills from the past few months and make a list of your recurring expenses. Rank them in order of importance, with true necessities such as housing, food, retirement funding, and healthcare obviously taking the top spots. After that, you simply cut from the bottom of your list until your take-home pay exceeds what you plan to spend. If you found that traditional style budget don't work for you, try something different like a spending plan. Sixth resolution, putting money in your 401k or other retirement account. You are now 1 year closer to retirement, which is true for every single one of us. But roughly half of all Americans say they are concerned about not having enough money for retirement. There's only one way to change that. Start saving seriously. If you're lucky enough to have an employer 401k that has matching money, you absolutely should put at least as much money as your employer will match. It's free money each month. Put more of it if you can. And talk with a financial advisor about other vehicles like Roth IRAs, pension plans, 403bs, and other vehicles. Depending on your unique situation, there may be multiple options that are better than others. The main point is make sure you're really working now to build that fund for your future. Resolution number 7 is save one spouse's salary. If you are a dual income household, resolve to live on one salary and put the entirety of the other person's salary into savings. This is a tough one and will take a lot of planning, but you'll set yourself for financial success if you can commit to this goal. Even if you could only afford to put half of the second salary aside, that's still an incredible place to start. Working with a financial advisor can help you determine the best path or paths for maximizing the savings potential of that money, as well as taking into account the considerations of tax efficiency. The 8th resolution is to periodically reward yourself. It's easy to get bogged down in a daily grind of saving and spending, and if you're really working on a tight budget and thin margins, it gets tiring. Try to find a way to put some money each month into a separate savings account that is your fund money. Set up the account so that it's auto-deducted monthly from your checking account or wherever you deposit your paycheck. That way the savings account is continually and automatically being funded. Then when you really need that getaway, or you need that special purse, or that golf club that you just can't live without, you'll have some money set aside and you won't trip up your budget. On the flip side, if you've blown through your fund money account, you should be disciplined enough to delay a frivolous purchase until those funds are replenished. The 9th resolution is to monitor your credit. Thanks to availability of free credit score services, most people have a good sense of their credit standing these days. But too few of us are familiar with the actual contents of our credit reports. Are you certain there are no errors in your report? According to the Federal Trade Commission, 1 in 4 people have an error that could affect their credit score. Additionally, it's important to review your reports regularly to check for signs of fraud. However, nobody wants to monitor a report 24/7, so consider signing up for credit monitoring. There are some free sources out there, but you should also look into paid services such as Legal Shield or LifeLock to see if the type of support and monitoring they provide wouldn't improve your peace of mind. Lastly, Resolution 10, become a recurring monthly charitable giver. Most people with even a small amount of heart want to lead a generous life. When supporting charitable causes we believe in or helping solve a problem, the desire to leave the world a better place that you found it is a mantra we can all get behind. If you feel not having the extra margin to donate is what's holding you back, stop waiting for excess money to magically appear at the end of the month. Make a decision now to start giving and pick one charity that is nearest and dearest to your heart. Then set yourself up as a regular monthly giver. Even if it's just $2 to $5 a month, it will help that organization. Plus, you'll feel good about it, and the action will show that you have this margin to give. Adopting all 10 of these resolutions is probably a lot to hope for. So how about choosing 3 or 4, or even just 2? With the proper mindset and determination, you can implement these changes and turn them into habits. It won't be long before you start to see a difference in the health of your wealth. I appreciate the opportunity to share this information and hope these insights will help you improve your financial wellness and increase your peace of mind. As always, we're here to help create and implement a plan of attack. Please feel free to give us a call anytime. Thank you for watching and hoping this is helpful. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to call us at 330-707-4135 or email us at info@wrpintaric.com.